if you have been watching the NFL preseason like me, probably too much. I'll put that on the table now. You've probably noticed a couple things. The Vikings barely scored an offensive touchdown in the preseason. Joe Burrow came back on the field today, which was great. I believe he came back on the field from what I had seen. And that was really great to see. And also, Trevor Lawrence is going to bring a Super Bowl to the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's right. Full-heartedly believe it. And before we get into why the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft will bring a Super Bowl to Jacksonville, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below, leave a like, and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome, and we love every single one of you. Now, there is an important distinction to be made here. It probably won't be this year, obviously, clearly, and for that matter, the next draft. That I think that the Jaguars have some building to do, but they're getting the right pieces in line. But if you've watched any of the 3 games with the Jacksonville Jaguars, in any capacity, the Jaguars are going to be a special team, and it's all because of a guy like Trevor Lawrence. Now, he is looking every bit as good as advertised, and I get it. It's the preseason. NFL defenses aren't throwing every nook and cranny, aren't throwing everything at him, and totally understandable. But if you are watching this man, just the way he is tearing it up, and in some capacity, he is going against teams number 1s. I think it's going to be. I think this is a very good indicator of how he's going to be. Now, obviously, Travis Etienne is not exactly going to be healthy for this. For it's looking for this year. Excuse me, but that's okay. I still think that with what they've got cooking in Jacksonville, you talk about DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault, who, by the way, seems to have developed a great relationship almost out of nowhere with Trevor Lawrence already. That's going to be something to watch. And then also, obviously the Jacksonville Jaguars. We've also done a video about their defense that's coming together. But at the end of the day, Trevor Lawrence is going to be a major reason that they are going to be good fast. Obviously, running back James Robinson had 1,000 yards last year. At tight end now, I'm just excited to see how Manhurts and O'Shaughnessy will play. But I'm a little bummed that Tim Tebow got cut. But I'm a big Tebow guy, have been for a while. But at the end of the day, the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be a special team and very, very quick. They just needed, in my mind, the right quarterback to get it done. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Gardner Minshew, especially love the mustache. But Trevor Lawrence is just a special talent. It really was for the 2021 draft. Everybody was calling it tank for Trevor. It really was, because he is a special quarterback. And yes, he really showed it against the Cowboys. And if we're being honest, the Cowboys secondary isn't exactly something to write home about. But it's a whole nother thing to be able to go out and do it, against an NFL team that was their ones. And, like I said, he's been doing it against pretty much every NFL team's once so far this preseason, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. He's standing tall in the pocket despite his almost, in my mind, kind of a shaky offensive line to a degree. I'm kind of just wondering how it's actually going to go during the season. But again, I do think it's going to take a couple years, but Trevor Lawrence will bring a Super Bowl to Jacksonville. That's how talented he is. I think it's just a matter of a couple of offensive line pieces. James Robinson getting Travis Etienne healthy. They have the weapons already as it is. I mean, you talk about the wide receivers there. Laquan Treadwell, Kyle Farrell Cooper look good against the Cowboys. This team is ready. Honestly, I think if all goes according to plan, I think they could make a push. They could surprise some people, and I think they could sneak into the playoffs. Now, obviously, the Colts are the best team in the AFC South right now. The Titans are. The Colts are a close second, and then it's the Jaguars and Texans. If Deshaun Watson doesn't play, but now I really am interested to see how the Titans and Colts will fare over the next couple of years. I'm wondering how long Derrick Henry can hold up being the best back in the NFL, and it's not even a debate at this point. And I'm also wondering if Carson Wentz can cash in all the promise that his career has. So obviously, like we said, Titans, Colts, Jaguars, and Texans if Deshaun Watson doesn't play. Now, if Deshaun Watson plays, that shakes the whole order up. But no, again, I do think it all does come down to what they do in the years coming forward with Trevor Lawrence. But you got to love what you're seeing. A guy that's standing tall in the pocket. It's not like he's just throwing checkdowns. He is throwing and pushing the ball down the field, which is exactly what you want to see from a franchise quarterback, especially in his first game the first couple of games in NFL action. Now, we'll see how the Jacksonville Jaguars kind of, their season shapes up. But I do think that at the end of the day, this is a special team that is going to find a way to, get it done in the near future. It could be a season from now, could be, whenever. But, week 1 against the Texans, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'm expecting a lot of big things from Trevor Lawrence. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, subscribe down below, leave a like, and a comment to help people find the show. Check out our website at thesportsbeatpodcast.com. Also, down in the description down below, you will find all of our social media platforms. Give us a follow there. And if you would please also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. We greatly appreciate it. And if you have anything you would like us to cover, make sure you send us an email of what that is at thesportsbp@yahoo.com, or just leave it in the comment section down below. We'd be glad to cover it. But let us know what you think about Trevor Lawrence turning around the Jacksonville Jaguars and potentially bringing them a Super Bowl in the future.